Question 36 says 1 mole of an ideal monatomic gas is taken round the cyclic process as shown in the figure. How much heat rejected by the gas in the path CA? Now the student, the path CA is a isobaric process, so the heat will be NCP delta T. This can be written as the number of moles is 1. Cp is given by the formula R gamma by gamma minus 1, and delta T will be Ta minus Tc. So this can be written as 5 by 2R P naught into 2 V naught by R minus P naught V naught by R. So this will be equal to minus 5 by 2 P naught V naught, and hence option number 3 is the correct answer. Now moving on to the question 37. Question 37 says an ideal monatomic gas is taken through the process ABC as shown in the figure. The temperature at point A is 300 Kelvin, then the temperature at point C will be. Now dear student, as the number of moles of the gas remains constant, we can write down that PV by T, that is Nr, will be a constant. So for both parts, P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. On substituting the values, 10 raised to power 5 into 100 by 300 will be equal to 2 into 10 raised to power 5 into 150 by T2. This means that T2 will be equal to 900 Kelvin, and hence option 2 turns out to be the correct answer. Now moving on to the question 38. Question 38 says a sample of an ideal gas with gamma is equal to 1.5 is compressed from volume of 1600 cc to 400 cc adiabatically. The initial pressure is given. We have to find out the internal energy lost. Dear student, for an adiabatic process, P1 V1 to the power gamma is equal to P2 V2 to the power gamma. So P2 will be equal to P1 into V1 by V2 to the power gamma, that is 1.5 into 10 raised to power 5 into 1600 by 400 to the power 1.5, and this will be 12 into 10 raised to power 6 pascals. The loss in internal energy will be equal to minus delta W, that is minus P1 V1 minus P2 V2 by gamma minus 1. Now the student, all we need to do is substitute the given values, and we will be getting a value of delta U to be equal to 480 joules. And hence for this question the correct answer will be simply option number 4. Now moving on to the question 39. In question 39, a mass of an ideal gas undergoes reversible isothermal expansion. The molecules compared with the initial state will have the same. Now the student, root mean square speed, mean momentum and the mean kinetic energy, all of these three quantities depend only on the temperature. As the process is isothermal, so the temperature remains constant and all of these three quantities will remain constant. This means for this question the correct answer is option number 1. Moving on to the question number 40. In question 40, 4 curves are given, which gives the relation between P and V. One of the curve represents isothermal expansion, another represents adiabatic expansion. Which curve is representing adiabatic expansion? The slope of an adiabatic expansion is minus gamma P by V, and for an isothermal expansion it is minus P by V. Now among the given 4 curves, only the curves C and D are non-rectilinear and D has a more steeper curve. Therefore AD represents the adiabatic process. Option 2 is the correct answer. Moving on to the question 41.